right. Well, hello, everyone. It's so great to see you. I have got Teresa and I've got Lucid, and Teresa's on the road. Now, don't worry, she's not driving. She's not driving and selling. But she's taking us on a little road trip with her, and we get to see some beautiful shots of Mississippi behind her in the window. And I am enjoying that. So this is going to be a lot of fun today, having it a little different. But yeah, I am so excited to have these two awesome ladies with me today. And I know a lot of you know, but I'm going to throw it out there for anyone who's watching on the replay. These ladies are live most mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's 8 a.m. Pacific, my time. But if you are around in the morning, click on their channels. They alternate, and I'll put the links in for their channels also. But click in if you are, having breakfast, having an early lunch, and say hello to them. And, let's see what else. So yeah, I'm gonna let them, just in case anyone does not know who they are, where they're shipping from, all that good stuff. I'm going to let them introduce real quickly, and I'm going to put the links into their channels. And as you know, YouTube likes to unsubscribe you from channels that you are subscribed to. So it's a great opportunity to take a second, click on the link, and just make sure that you're still subscribed if you think you are, or if you're not. It's a great chance to subscribe. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. We'll have Teresa go first. And I'm going to grab the link to her channel. And if you could just, if you can hear me, Teresa, just go ahead and...
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm in North Mississippi, traveling home to South Mississippi. My channel, Sweet Tea's Treasures, and I thank you, Trisha, for having me on. We did have appointments this morning. We left early. I had no idea I'd still be in here, but when I found out I was, ran into a Salvation Army on YouTube with Trisha. Thank y'all for having me.
That's great. And yep, we get to go on the road trip. And again, if you're popping in, Teresa is not driving, so we don't have to worry about her selling and driving at the same time. And then Lucid, if
they know better.
If you could let everyone kind of know what's going on, and also let us know if you and or Teresa are going to be on any other channels also.
Okay, well, I'm Lucid from Lucid Curios. I've been following Trisha for a long time. She's a good, awesome reseller. So y'all
I've been following her for a long time too.
So make sure y'all get all y'all friends to subscribe to this sweetheart. And Teresa and I, like she said, we sell together. We alternate channels. It's Monday through Thursday mornings. This Thursday we're gonna be on Angie, the Real Girl Housewives channel, doing a jewelry sale. So every Thursday we've been doing that lately. And I have a sale every Monday night at 8 Eastern, and I use pirate ship. I'm shipping from South Carolina, and I'm stationary in the chair. And that's all I gotta say.
Oh my goodness.
So get y'all notifications so y'all can find Trisha when she's live, and Teresa and me, and Angie, the Real Girl Housewife. Follow all these ladies.
That's right.
And thumbs up on the video.
Yes. And when you do click your notification bell, click it again and change it from personalized to all. So you'll get all the notifications. And if you're getting your notifications on your phone, make sure that your phone is also allowing YouTube notifications to come through. Those are two really helpful things. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. So for those of you who've been to my past few sales, I have been doing all of my items as offer up items. It's really been helping with the lag, especially on sales I do later in the evening, where it seems like the lag just keeps getting longer and longer throughout the day. But it works out really well. So when we bring up an item, we'll have a start price. We'll put that into the chat. As we describe the item, you can put in your offers on it. And then when we're done describing, usually we have an offer, or maybe we have a couple people interested. If we have one offer, we'll do a going once, going twice, and a sold. And, and then we will, if there's no offers, then we'll pass and we'll do a little roundup at the end, a little quick go through. And then if we have a couple people interested in an item, then we'll let it go through until only the high offer is left. So if you do put in an offer on an item and it gets to that point where, you know, that's your max, just let us know in the chat that you are out. And yeah, so Teresa is in a car, and so yeah, she will be joining us again as she has service and as she's able to, and we will totally be working around her schedule. She is about halfway from driving from northern Mississippi to southern Mississippi, and she does think at some point that she will be home and able to join us at
And
Helens also.
Mississippi's very near the equator, so it's a lot longer than you would think. So
it is a long state. It's kind of narrower than some, but yeah, it is a long state.
Sure is.
That's right, but she's not driving. That's right.
Right.
And let's see. So shipping costs are not included. And again, Teresa is in Mississippi, Lucid's in South Carolina, and I am in Washington State. I'm the West Coaster. And yeah, shipping costs are kind of determined by the size of the item, the size of the box, the weight, the distance that it's traveling. But we absolutely work on getting you the lowest shipping cost possible. And because all of my offers are, you know, kind of up to the high bidder, and then a quick going once, going twice, there is no just in case. There's no sniping, all that good stuff. Kind of taking that out of the equation. And oh yeah, and then we'll be doing one item per round, so we'll just keep kind of going around and around. And I will be, while Teresa's in the car, I'm going to be writing down any of her sales to make it
I can't see the chat.
No. And I wouldn't want you to try to read it either, because yeah, that can get people with motion sickness all messed up. And I'm just going to do a real quick, because I saw some absolutely lovely people, starting with Jonathan. Hello there. And Sue and Sharon and MJ and Jan. Hello. And Betty Ann. And
it's the crew.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
And Leanne, hello there, and Sharon and Lori. So nice to see everyone. And Book, hello there. And Helen, oh my goodness. and Bonnie, hello. So it is absolutely wonderful to have you all with us. And if you have questions on any of the items, we will absolutely do our best to answer your questions for you. And let's see, with that, we'll go ahead and get started with the sale. And hello, Proud American, and hello, Jeanette. I'm going to go ahead and start with Lucid. She is right on the end, and we'll work our way back. Let me get up on the big screen here. There we go. And hi, Steph.
All right, everybody, welcome. Good to see you all. By the seashore, Steph, I found the perfect little sign for you at the Goodwill. I didn't pick it up, but it was so adorable. I think you'd have loved it. So this is kind of like a little lot here of Beatrix Potter stuff. So we have the bunny planter. I just stuck some flowers in here. I do have flower foam, so if you want an arrangement, I'm more than happy to do so.
Okay, and what are we starting this at?
This is starting at $20, and it's a Beatrix Potter. Now, this was from the Teleflora company back in 1998, and he does have like a rough spot there, but you can't see it. It's just you fill it with your finger. And then along with that, I have this great little, I think you would put a plant on top, but it's like a big heavy-duty coaster, and it's the rabbit in the hair.
Oh, cute.
And, yeah, it's really adorable. Like I said, great to put under a planter or, you know, put anything on top of. And then you will also get The Tale of Tom Kitten and The Tale of Two Bad Mice by Beatrix Potter. And
wow, so you get the planter, the stand, or the coaster, and 2 books.
Yeah.
For $20. That is awesome.
So if anybody's interested, just let us know in the chat and we'll go from there. And if not, we'll move on. But it's just so adorable. It's a big cabbage planter. He's carrying his little Easter bunny sack. And then it's got the Beatrix Potter marking on the bottom there. And great for a little boy's nursery or even in your garden.
All right. And yes, for all of you interested, Teresa is not driving, but yes, she is in a car. All right. So $20. And yes, if you see this and think about it, just type it into the chat and we will get you hooked up on that. But that is an awesome deal for any Beatrix Potter fan. 2 books, a planter, and then the nice little coaster to put the planter on. That is great. All right. So we are going to go to Teresa next.
Hey, everybody. Y'all never know what I'm going to be up to. I had to travel today, so I went by that Salvation Army and I bought some things so that I could sell online with Trisha today. I hope you're seeing me.
And we're going to start this planter at how much?
$7. Can you hear me?
$7.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, $7. It's a clay pot with a little plate made into it. Has the holes for the drainage for your plant. It's a blue and then the clay colored little planter. And I don't have a ruler in here with me, but it's about 4 or 5 inches tall. And I'm trying to hold it steady, but bumps in the road. But it has really
kind of a Southwest feel to it also.
Yes, ma'am.
I love when they have the drain pan too.
Yeah, they have the little holes. The holes are in the pottery here, in the clay or whatever, in the little pot, so that it'll drain.
Look how pretty the colors.
It is very pretty. Mm-hmm. I just had to have it when I saw it today.
So that's perfect for your indoor plants. So you can get all mid-century like you see them ladies on the YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah. Helen says she's jealous she didn't think of this first.
That's right. You just need to get yourself a chauffeur who can drive you around. And then, yep, You
That's
can sell
right.
from your
She
car
was
too.
driving me, so I was like, when I realized I wasn't going to be home in time, I said, oh no, this ain't stopping me.
It is,
I
Jan.
done missed
We're
my morning sale. I couldn't miss this afternoon.
proud American.
Sorry.
She has a self-driving daughter with her. And yeah, Jan, I think this is a first.
Yep.
$7. That's so beautiful.
If there's no
Yeah,
interest,
that's great.
you
All
can.
right.
If you're watching later, just let me know.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. And I know, see, that would be a great use for self-driving cars, so that, yeah, you can just be thrifting while driving.
Listing your eBay. Yeah, have it all done by the time you get home.
So my item is going to start at $8. I know, leave it to Teresa to be the most creative of all of us. She's awesome. I have some vintage decals.
Ooh la la.
So this one has these two cuties. Oops. Little bear watching the plants grow. And these are Meyer cord decals. They were 10 cents.
Wow.
Easy to apply. All you use is water for walls, furniture, and accessories. Yep. And I'm sure we've all seen these on dresser drawers before.
That would be great for a little children's wooden play table. You know how they have the adult table and the little kids table?
Aren't these graphics just absolutely adorable? So you get just one sheet of these, and then the two little bears ones, and then there's one big one. Let me get this back in there so it's protected. And then there's this big one of this plush lamb. If I can get it out. There we go.
That's my favorite right there.
Isn't that like a yarn lamb? Oh, man. Isn't that cute? So, yep. So you get the little container that they came in, and then one each of the sheets. So there is that one. Get it back in here so it's nice and protected. So you get that one. You get that sheet. And then you get these two. And that is $8 for those. And we will pass on them for now.
Well, books in for $8.
Oh, is she? Okay. See, the lag on my end, I just saw it. So thank you, book. I know, isn't that just an amazing little walk down memory lane? They are so cute. And I'm going to go ahead and count those down for book. So we're going once and going twice. I know, Michelle, hello there. Aren't the trees beautiful? Yes, I am enjoying Teresa's ride also from the scenery.
Yeah. Mississippi doesn't have spring, y'all. It goes winter, summer.
And that.
Yeah.
Thank you, book.
Okay. This next gorgeous piece, you know, it's gonna be a little extra shipping, but I think she's well worth it. It's a piece of art, and it's got this lovely lady dressed up in her big hat and her sleeves buttoned down, and it's got a beautiful frame with it. The frame's actually in good shape. A lot of mine.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And how much are we starting this?
$20. And let's see, it has a signature down here of Rimble Abram. So I don't know if that's a famous artist or something. I'm sure it's different. And you've got this nice like mustard yellow in the frame. And
that matting is nice.
Yeah. That's a really nice piece. And y'all know me and my ruler. It's right here, but I can't see it. I usually sit on everything.
Hi,
My dad
cards.
always made fun of me because, like, I would be on the remote. Everything was under me all the time. But yeah, so let me hold it back kind of so you guys can get a feel for that.
You already know I love it.
I
Hello.
already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, she's beautiful, and I love all the pink on there.
Oh, yeah. It's very pretty. She's got a lot of frills around her hat and her, like, it's, I don't know. I just love it. It would look great in your bathroom or near your pantry.
She's got big
And
puffy
the
sleeves.
frame's worth $20, so that's a good deal. So if anybody's interested, y'all just let me know, and I'll have that sitting on standby.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
right. Yeah, she's lovely. Be really pretty if you have a, kind of Victorian themed powder room.
Exactly. I will one day.
I hope y'all can see me. I keep kind of going in and out on my end.
Yep.
Yes,
We can see you good.
Mississippi is very green most of the time. This is a necklace on a three leather piece of band, and it has the extender little clasp here, and it is a very pretty cross with this what color you call it? It's kind of an orangey brown color.
And what price are we starting at?
I was going to say that $6. I had it in my mind and it went right out. I'm sorry, Trisha. But anyway, started at $6, and it is a thick, kind of almost a little bit heavier. And you could put it on another chain if you wanted to. It has the loop back here, but they just have this leather. We wore a lot of these kind in the 70s. These leather bands, they were very popular then. Probably about 2 to 3 inches in length. I'm approximately guessing. And can you see it has the pretty stones in it?
Is that metal?
It's metal. It's a hard metal. And then the beads.
Like that. It's like a fiery cross, like a good energy.
Oop, the car's moving. Sorry.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's really well made.
Y'all gonna see a lot of different things because y'all know I had to run in and get what I could get my 16 items.
No, I like that one. Yeah, somebody should pick that up. And Janine is. Hello, Janine. Nice to see you.
So now we're looking for 7, y'all. That's a beautiful piece.
That is.
I would love it to go to somebody with a fire sign.
The leather is very, very soft leather. Very soft.
Yeah, like that suede.
Yeah, it's kind of like
put that center stone real close to the camera so we can see around it. It looks like it has some accents.
It does. It has almost a little bit
yeah.
of no, I'm sorry. I'm seat belted in with the seat pushed way back because I got all the stuff up here. I'm short anyway.
Oh, and then you see the scroll work done in the etching on that piece.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is the back.
Wow, that's old.
All right. Well, we'll start counting this down for Janine.
Okay.
And we're going once. And going twice. And sold. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is yours.
Miss Virginia, the emails are going to be on the screen under the seller, but I can put Teresa's in for you if it lets me at gmail.com. And I'll give you mine. And I'll give you Teresa's too.
All right. Thank you. And I'm just helping Teresa and writing that stuff down. Okay. So my next item here it's going to be choice. And it is a $5 start. And thank you so much, Lucid. I appreciate that. And so you will get your choice of earrings. Now, these are Avon earrings. And they're anywhere probably from the 80s up to the 2000s. And hi, Missy. And so you can get your choice. Hi, Sabrina. $5 for either of these earrings. So I will hold them up here so you can see these are, oh, let me get my measurer over here. The smaller ones are about 1.5 inches. And so that's what 1.5 inches looks like. The larger ones are about 2.5 inches. So you can see they're going to hang down right like that. And hi, Cheryl. So you get your choice, $5 each. They are for pierced ears. Now, these ones are a little heavier, so they did put the bigger backs on there. So that's nice to help stabilize them.
I'm going to guess 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many holes do you have in your ears, Trisha?
Well, I'll let if people want to guess, I'll let them guess, and and then I'll let you know. Yeah, I did not wear earrings today. I should have. Did not know that was going to come up. So yeah, so $5 if you're interested in either of these earrings, and you can also let me know in the chat if you change your mind. I do have several pairs of earrings today, so we'll see if anyone is interested in any of them. I've got a good variety, so hopefully something will fit someone's taste. And so we will pass on those for right now, and we'll go to Lucid.
Alrighty. So next up, I have another piece of art. And this one is not framed, but if you're like me and you like old oil paintings, it probably doesn't matter very much. And this is like a nature scene, but it's at a golf course. So if you have anybody in your family that plays golf, or if you just like to stare into oil paintings like I do, we have this one here. And
I love the fall colors.
Yeah, very great fall colors. So you can make your own, like, artsy wall. You can put your plates and your art up there.
And how much are we going to start this one at?
This one's going to start at 20 as well.
Okay.
And let's see.
And that one's an original art.
Yes, it's signed. It's by Sandra Holland. And it has, like, I don't know, like a little streak there. It may have been like barely scratched. Let's see. You really can't see it. You gotta go looking for it. And I don't know, it's just so like happy little trees everywhere and it can brighten your day. I love all paintings. I have a giant one behind me too.
Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi, Missy, and have fun with your kids after school.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I like the little stream accent. I don't know too many golf courses that have a nice little stream going through it, but that one is beautiful.
Probably around here we'd have some, but back home, I think we had like a pond and there was an alligator at the golf course. I was a beer cart girl, so I had to drive around and get all the golfers drunk.
and avoid the alligator. Oh, no thanks.
Yeah. Oh, and the scariest part was not the alligator. They made us drive the course backwards, so all the golfers were shooting their balls towards us. And we didn't have a roof. We just had the E-Z-GO truck. But anyway, I have this available. So if anybody's interested in it, just let me know and I'll put you down for it. I thank y'all.
That sounds kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it was. It was scary.
And hi, Shirlene. Oh, she's got Elvis Freak. Ooh, like that name. Anything named Elvis is fun. All
Elvis
right,
is
Teresa.
I'm going to start this next one off at $5. And it's new in the box from Kirkland's, still sealed in the plastic here. I'm going to open it up so I can show you. It is a candle ring cut out with 6-inch pillar candle. And it's very gold, it's brass. It's very shiny. It still has all the stickers on it and stuff. Can y'all see me?
Yep.
I'm not hearing you. Okay. I lost volume. I do apologize for that. But anyway, this again is going to start at 5. You heard that part, huh?
Yes, I did hear that part, and I've got that in the chat. So that is, oh, and we've got we've got Lucid sneaking in on that one.
I love my brass.
Oh, that Lucid loves her brass.
I love my brass.
This is going to be beautiful. Make a candle.
I'm gonna put a plant in that.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. That would be even prettier. Made in India.
Woohoo!
And Virginia, I did just check, and yes, I do have your information. So thank you very much. And awesome. I'm going to go ahead and count this down.
Good.
And we're going once. And going twice. And sold to Lucid. Write that.
Congratulations, Bessie. I did think of you when I saw it.
I'm really punished for buying things after last night, but it's okay.
Yeah, that was too pretty to pass up. That was a great one to get.
Thank you.
And hi, Jen. All right, my next item is going to start at $12. And if Steph is still here, she can tell me how to pronounce this. I wish, in Italian. But it is by Garibi Deruta. There's my Italian for the day.
How beautiful.
And here it is. It is a little like espresso size cup and saucer. Beautiful pottery. And I absolutely love the colors on this. So here is the cup, and the design goes all the way around. And it is in...
Right. It translates to buy me. I'm gorgeous.
That would be nice. But I thought that this was just stunning. So it is marked on both the bottom and of the cup and saucer. And so $12 for this beautiful pottery. And again, it is the smaller espresso size cup. But love the glaze on it. It's so shiny and really pretty design. Also would go with, because of, I guess, the blue and the yellow in it, it reminds me a lot of like the French provincial type design also, even though it's Italian.
It looks Tonala-like too, with the bright blues and yellows, and Moroccan with the shapes. So it's really...
It's multicultural, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So that's $12 on that one. And I'll go ahead and put that aside for now. And then if you think about it and change your mind, you can let me know in the chat. And we'll go to Lucid.
Okay. So I have another bundle. And it'd be a great gift for maybe a new mom for Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day's Sunday, but I could do my best and ship it out tonight to their address if you wanted. But it's a little baby planter, and he is adorable. He's an elephant pulling a carriage.
And how much are we going to start this bundle at?
$20.
Okay. And Demetrius, I've got you for the teacup. Thank you.
That's a gorgeous teacup. And I have some flower foam, so if you want, the floral arrangement left in there, I can do that. And so it says baby on the front and the back. And then this is my favorite part is, let me fix this lighting. There we go. The little elephant with the bow tie on the back.
That is so cute.
It is. And then this is a Manhattan Toy Company brand. It has a tag still on it. It feels like it has beanies in its butt, maybe to keep it sitting up. But it's very, very soft. It's like fleece material. And so, again, that's the Manhattan Toy Company. So there's the pink. Goes with the little baby planter. And then you get this little blanket woven throw. And it's also a light, soft pink. They all kind of match. Would be a great little bundle.
Oh, that is a great bundle. Planter, the plush, and the blanket for $20.
And these are due with tags as well. And this little guy, look at the luxurious lashes. Like, Snuffleupagus. Come on now.
I love that.
Me too. I think it's adorable. I swore I'd never pick up another baby planter. And I saw this.
That's the cutest one I've ever seen.
Some of those are so cute. You can't resist them.
Oh, that elephant especially.
Well, yeah. And, yes, it does say baby, but, it's like my cat Joe he's the baby of the family. And
there you go.
And my sister has a cat named Baby, and your wife can be your baby. So, it's just a great little bundle. It's nice having a baby, show up at the hospital, and they'll be like, oh my God.
That's precious. Precious.
Okay. And thank you guys. If y'all are interested, just let me know.
That's a wonderful bundle. That's great. All right, Teresa.
I'm going to start at $9. Have a box. A treasure chest box.
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing it is about, 10 by 8 maybe. I'm guessing. It has metal like braided through it. The latch does work. It's fairly clean inside as far as an old box goes. It doesn't have a bad smell or anything. It has 2 handles and the metal braided down the front and the wicker weaved kind of basket look on the sides, and the latches in the back, the hinges, in the back.
It's got nice, a lot of meticulous ornamentation.
Yeah. And like I said, this does latch.
Yeah, that's well made.
It really is. And if it's in a box, it's not free.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all don't make me buy it. I'm punished. I saw an orb fly out when she opened it. Did anybody else see the orb?
The orb.
I'm gonna make it into a Dybbuk box.
Okay, if any interest later, let me know.
Oh.
Write me down for it if nobody comes in during the sale.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to tentatively write you down. Let's see, that was...
You're right, not hoarding if it's in a box. This is a really cute box.
It's adorbs.
It is, and I love that they put the extra bit around the bottom. It's like they didn't have to put the fancy, bottom on there, but right. I love it. And hi, Ladybug, and hello, Darcy. And Darcy, if your chat is still frozen, try either going out or coming back in, or you might, if you're on your phone, then you might have to, if that doesn't work, then maybe shut it down and restart your phone. And Jeanette, so Lucid is shipping from South Carolina, and you already got it. Yep, and Teresa's in Mississippi, and Lucid is on it. And so my next item is going to be, oh, good, Darcy. I hope it's working now. So a $5 start. And again, this is for choice. And I've got 2 more pairs of earrings. And hello, Thomas. So nice to see you. So
Welcome,
these
Thomas.
also are vintage Avon, anywhere from the 80s to 2000s. These are really cool, kind of meshy, but they're diamond shape in a gold tone. And then these are almost like, I don't know, almost reminded me of like an acorn, but
I see that. Yeah.
and they are both for pierced ears. So there is the back to show the post. They are gold tone. And so dangling down, these are going to be a little closer. They're probably just about an inch. Yeah, just a little, like maybe an inch and a quarter. The mesh ones are a little more like 2 inches. So they're going to hang down just a little more. And so your choice, $5 on the Avon earrings. And I'll give people just another couple seconds to take a look at those. And if you change your mind, just
I'm telling you guys, Avon jewelry is so good, and it's so much better than their perfume. I mean, oh my God, hands down, like quality stuff, and y'all don't believe it, but it's true. Even the knickknacks they make are pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Avon jewelry, I ended up getting a whole standing chest full
Wow.
of it, and it is really nice quality stuff. I've been very impressed as I've been
Yeah,
matching the earrings and stuff together.
they don't
Very
tarnish like
impressed.
a lot of those other brands, and then a lot of it's collectible. Like you never know what you got that's gonna be, so
Yeah.
sought after.
Well, yeah, and considering most of these earrings are what, 20 to 40 years old, they look absolutely brand new. I don't think that they were ever worn. I think the woman who I got them from was a Avon representative, back at that time period, and those were just part of her, display of things to
Wow,
sell. And yeah, but really, really nice quality stuff.
that's really awesome. Okay, my next one, we're gonna start at 15, and before I show any further, I'm gonna start out by saying he does have a boo-boo back here. It's like this is a lacquer duck or a lacquer bird pheasant. It's not really a duck, I don't think. And his beak is a little like, it looks like something might have chewed the tip or it got knocked on the tip. But it's got a lot of detail, a lot of colors in it, as you can see.
And we're
And
going to
that's
start him at how much?
15. 15.
He's got a
And he's got,
cool head.
he really is neat. I've never run across a lacquer box like this one. So his bottom is also very detailed. I'm just learning ring lights, you guys, so you have to bear with me. And so he's super pretty. I mean, it would just take some black paint maybe to touch that up. And the inside's super clean. So, you can stash whatever in there. Your guests are coming. You clean off the coffee table. Just dump it into your duck, your remotes, or your cords, or your phone chargers. And it's a very good unisex piece. So if you're like married, you could love this and your husband could love it at the same time. And yeah.
Yeah, and those are like all hand painted. They are so good.
And just the woodwork and everything that went into it, it's pretty amazing. And there's a bottom, so it's really, besides where you could tell they like knocked it, it's an excellent piece.
Yep. And if that bothered you, that's an easy repair, but yeah, depending on which direction. Oh, there we go. Depending on which direction it is, you know, you'd have a hard time seeing that. But yeah, that is lovely.
Like, I noticed the beak because I was looking him over real good when I bought him, and I was like, I don't care, he's worth it. I do that all the time. Like, people are like, we don't want to buy broken stuff, but it's like, but I can't let this just go to waste.
Yep. All right. So we'll go ahead. We've got Virginia at 50. And we'll go ahead and count that down. And we're going once. And going twice. And sold.
Thank you, Virginia Friday. It's very nice to meet you, and welcome to the community. Well, I mean, you've been here, I'm sure, with Trisha, but thank you. Nice to meet you. And I hope you enjoy it.
I have this pretty little pottery piece here. Oh, I'm going to start it off at $6.
Beautiful pottery piece starting out at $6. If y'all couldn't hear. Look how good you go. That's actually not right.
That's a nice color green also. It's like a jade green color.
And it can be a trinket.
Is it jade green? Yes. I'm going to have to stop. Oh, good, Virginia.
And you know, that little covered dish, it's almost like a twofer because you could, like, if you had like rice in your bowl, you could use the lid for, you know, a condiment if you wanted, you know, sauce or wasabi or something in there. You could like turn it over and you get like 2 bowls in one. Or you could put the lid on to keep it warm.
I think she targets me when she goes shopping.
She does.
Like, colors.
She's totally in your head.
I know. I think we like the same things a lot too. We're drawn to the same stuff.
Well, who would think that you two would enjoy the same things?
Hey, my maid of honor right there, Teresa, my best friend. I sure wish she could have made it out for the wedding too. That would have been a blast.
Yeah, if I could have, I would have been there.
Teleportation, it's 2022. Come on, universe.
Go ahead and sell it, Trisha.
Yeah, I was just seeing if anyone else was going to jump in on that one, but we will go ahead and count that down. We are going once.
What's cat pinned? And I might be cat pinned. Yes, we are. We're so lucky to meet.
And we are sold.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited.
I know, Teresa's like having your own personal shopper.
I know. Like, I've decided, and her deals are so great. I'm like, I'm just going to shop from Teresa a lot now. I've been buying a lot of her stuff. Oh, Jan's cat was laying on her and she couldn't reach the keyboard to join the chat.
Yep, I've been there, done that with the cats. Yep. All right. Well, my next item. Oh, so I'm going to circle back real quick because Proud American was asking about earrings, and we were talking about earrings. And so far, I have shown 4 pairs of earrings. Yeah, I could put all of these in and still have a couple extra. So just in
I
case
guess 8.
yeah, I have 10. I did
10?
not go for the even dozen. I have, let's see, this side I have 6. I will the next time I have a sale, let's see, that'll be Friday. I'll wear earrings on Friday. So if you guys stop by Friday to see Sue Spezio and myself on a Friday with Padoodles, I'll wear earrings. And then I have 4 on this side, to which I have 3 holes down here and then 1
One at the
up
top.
here. And then this one is just a straight 6. Very asymmetrical because it was the early 80s. And
That's what I thought. I was thinking about the 80s. That's why I went up to 8.
yeah,
And I totally think you should go get this little part of your ear, that inner piece, done live for your channel and let everybody watch. That'd be cool.
So my next item is going to start at $14, and it is this beautiful hand-blown glass vase. It is made by a company called Glass Eye, and it does have a pontil mark on the bottom, but it is fairly smooth. It is there, and then it does have this kind of frosted-ish look on top here. The cool thing about Glass Eye Company is that they are out of Seattle, and all of their items, I'll show you their little card here that says, all of our glass contains ash from the 1980 Mount St. Helens eruption.
How cool!
So yeah, there's a lot of ash. So
What?
So yeah, even 40 years later, they're still putting ash in the glass. So how about that? So this beautiful vase is 7.5 inches tall. So it is pretty close to one head there.
It was.
And love the colors. Yes, red and green could be for Christmas, but it looks great all year round.
Yeah, strawberry patch. I mean, come on. Yeah. It actually has a maker sticker on it, which is amazing. Mount St. Helen ashes, which is triple amazing. And then I encourage all of you to go to your local glass blower shop and see how much it costs to pick up a piece like that from a glass blowing shop. It's crazy.
Yes. Yes. But I do like offering you guys the best possible deals. Yeah, the first deals on things. But yeah, if I do end up listing things on eBay, yeah, this will not be for $14. But for you guys, absolutely, because you come, you hang out with us in the chat. I love your company, and I absolutely want to give you guys the best deal I possibly can on items. And this is a beautiful piece. And if you think about it and are interested in it later, you just
Late
let me know.
promotion for 14.
Oh,
Virginia Friday.
See, and then there's that lag. There's that little bit of a darn lag.
So let's wait a little bit and see, because that blows my mind. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very nicely made. And it is really fun. And it will come with the card so that you can always remember that it does have the Mount St. Helens ash
That
in
big
it.
event.
And all the other good things about this company. And So I will go ahead and count this one down for Virginia. And we are going once. And going twice. And sold. And thank you very much, Virginia.
And it's from Washington.
I know. Sue Cezio would be so proud that it is a Washington-made item.
She is hilarious, y'all.
She is. She cracks me up. Oh, so Teresa looks like is probably in a no service area. So hopefully when she gets service, she'll be able to join us again.
Okay, my friends. Me and my husband decided to keep these, but I decided to keep a lot of things over time.
Ooh, look how cute those are.
And these are going to be buyer's choice, and they're going to start at $10. And we've got a lion, a dog, a snow owl, and this crazy looking Jerry Garcia turtle. He's like, I've been at too many Grateful Dead concerts. My eyes are gone nuts. And then on the back side here, you can see the owl's got some little extra paint going on there.
And
He's
those
got
are
the
all
little
candles, right?
Yes, ma'am. And so we have the owl, and he doesn't have a marking, but then the hand painted animal delights. This is a little dog candle, and none of these have been lit. Sorry, my husband just woke up. Or I woke him up. And then there's this tiger, and he's holding his tail, and he doesn't have his marking, but I assume he's the same as the dog. And then who else? Jerry Garcia, where'd you go? And then Jerry Garcia, he's still here. Oh no, he lost his hat. So Jerry Garcia is down for the count.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. He still looks crazy.
Hello, Thomas.
And so there's these. You can do all three of them for 30 or your choice for 10 starting bid.
I love the eyes on the dog and the lion. Those kind of sad eyes.
I know, puppy dog eyes. I wonder how old those are. I don't know if they're 90s or if they're before that. This says handcrafted in British Hong Kong. Oh, British owned part of Hong Kong at one point. Okay.
Yeah, that transferred over in 99. So okay. I would say the owl I don't think so. Yeah. But it's very possible that those are that those are from like the 70s or 80s. Yeah. I think that the owl or the dog and the lion really seem like they are older.
Right. And then he's just cool because he's an owl and people love owls.
He's very cool. Especially for any of those Harry Potter fans out there having a snow owl candle. That is really cool. And yeah, Leslie says from the early 70s. I seem to remember those from, that time period. I think they may have made them up through the 80s, possibly.
And then they had the lighthouse candles. Everybody had a lighthouse candle. I remember all of those. But if you guys are interested, just let me know. And if not, we'll gladly hold on to these. And I thank you guys.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Really. I love, I don't know, character, when they do like things like candles in characters, I think that those are just so fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
And then, and then the big eyes. Yep. All right. Well, I have got another set of choice earrings. And they, again, are going to have a $5 start. And I will put the word choice in there this time. So these, again, are vintage Avon earrings. And we've got these really fun big hoops. And then we have the hoops that are stars. And so wearing them, they are about, let's see, are these about 2 inches? They are about 2 inches for each one. They are pierced earrings. And so you can have your choice of the big gold hoops or the star hoops. And again, I don't think any of these were ever worn. I think that they were just part of the samples that the Avon rep had. And so for $5, you can have your choice of earrings. And I don't see any takers on those. So I'll put those aside for now. And let's see, we'll go back to Lucid. We're still waiting for Teresa to get service again and join us.
Okay, so my next item's going to start at 40. This is some really old Cloisonne beads, like on a necklace. And here is the clasp. And here are the beads. Let me see if they'll focus. But they are the older style Cloisonne. And they have these little red knots tied in between each of them. So it's really nice. The clasp has a little flower on it. And you just pull it right out, push it right in. And as a bonus feature, let me put them back in there. They have a fancy box. That's a bonus too. But I'm going to add these Cloisonne earrings. I don't think they went with the necklaces. And these I think are more new, like 80s, early 90s Cloisonne versus the necklace, which is a lot older. But they have purple, almost look like magnolias, lotuses, I think.
And how long was that necklace again?
Okay.
Like how many beads are on there?
Let's see, quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'd say about 50 beads are on here.
Wow.
And
that's a lot.
Like lengthwise, probably 22 inches total. I would say 11 on each half. And we have Mad Zabinga in at 40. And if someone else wants to come in, I will also add to these Cloisonne beads this these little bonus beads. They're older and they're just loose and they're different styles. So they're white and have little flowers on them. So if we go up to 45, I'll throw those in there, as well as, I believe this is Unikite. It could be tourmaline. I'm not quite sure, but it does have some older Cloisonne pieces on this crafting strand. So just thought throw that in there as a bonus if anybody else wanted to come in. And if not, we can start calling it to Mad Zabinga for $40. And it's a great set, and you can make some money after that. So you get the earrings as well as the 50 Cloisonne beads with the fancy thing. So I'm just, and it's long enough to put over your head. I'm wearing so many necklaces tonight, but it's a good length.
And we've got Patsy at 45. Hi, Patsy.
All
Yeah, because
right.
that's still like $1, less than $1 a bead, which is a
Yeah.
great price.
And so I'm going to go ahead and throw in the Cloisonne and the Unikite or tourmaline. I'm not quite sure. This was actually from a lady who did a lot of handmade pottery. And so she, I guess, would solder the pendant onto these pieces down here. And she made a lot of nice quality jewelry. So there's the barrel clasp. So if, if you're talented and skilled, you could probably add a pendant down there. And I had another pair of Cloisonne earrings to sweeten the deal, but they were lost. So that's going to be it on the Cloisonne. So I'll let y'all decide. And so I'm going to keep this one in a separate box, but here's the box that the fancy ones came in.
Yeah, and that's nice to have the box.
Yeah. And yeah, this lady that had these, they had a junk jewelry bag for $10. I found a white gold wedding band with their names inscribed in it from the 40s.
Aww.
And I would have given it back, but it wasn't like the family. The neighbors were doing the estate sale for the lady, so it was it's not sentimental. And then I found a pair of Givenchy. No. I found the Givenchy necklace there, and it was a runway piece, and I ended up selling that for about $300 off of a $10 junk bag.
Wow.
So that was pretty amazing. But these they were selling $10 a strand. I think I went on the last day and got a few for cheaper, but good old estate sales. Mm-hmm. So we're in at 58, looking for 60, I guess, or 59. And y'all just let us know when you're out, so I'm not holding anybody up.
Yep, so we will, just see if Patsy is going to put in another offer or if she is out.
And when have you seen, this is the first time I've seen Cloisonne studs. I guess probably because I was real young when these came back around, but I've never seen Cloisonne studs. Pretty fancy.
And we've got Patsy at 60.
Thank you, Patsy.
And Madzabinga is out. So we will count down. We're going once. Going twice. And sold.
Thank you so much, Patsy M. And if I don't already have your information, just be sure to email me. It's easy, lucidcurios@gmail.com. It's not curious because your phone's going to autocorrect you. So just a heads up. And I thank you so very much. I hope you enjoy these and wear them in good health.
Yeah, darn autocorrect. All right. So my next item is going to start at $12. And it is this beautiful Fenton colonial blue. I guess technically it's a goblet. But, that's a nice drink of water or, a wine glass if you would like it to be. Could also be a little candy dish or, if you had some short roses, it could be even a little vase if you would like. And
George.
It's almost 7 inches tall. And this is done by Fenton. It is like a thumbprint design. And it is the colonial blue, which is a really pretty, it's like a sapphire blue with hints of aqua blue in it, depending on the light that it hits.
Could you imagine dining with Fenton? Drinking with your Fenton glasses? You would be so fancy.
You would be really fancy, but yeah, this you absolutely could. It's a lovely glass, and you could very easily enjoy your favorite beverage. Could be a lemonade, could be iced tea. It would be great in here. But yeah, it is ready to go for something like that. The top part here is about almost 4 inches. But yeah, it would be really fun as a little candy dish, or if you had a really big air plant, you could plop it in the top and have like the crazy hair coming out of it. But yep, so that is a beautiful piece of Fenton glass, no chips or cracks on it. And I'm not seeing anybody on that.
I've never seen that. I really haven't. Even on the eBay, I've never seen Fenton pieces like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Having, a whole set of these for your dining enjoyment. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Be a very pretty table, that's for sure.
Hashtag goals. You start right here with $12. Patsy M is in.
Thank you, Patsy. And yeah, I have really gotten into seeing displays where people they put the rose stem, just a few inches and let it just kind of set on items, and then let just the rose itself be like the center point instead of the stem and the rose. And
great 4th of July centerpiece. Yeah, with the red roses.
Yeah, that sure would be. And I'm going to go ahead and count this one down. And yep, the lag, you're right. The lag just keeps getting worse and worse. And that's kind of why I have gone to the offer up style, just because I want to make sure that the lag isn't a factor as much as possible for people. And sold. I know, because it is really difficult dealing with that lag. Thank you so much, Patsy. And we're going to go back to Lucid.
Okay. I have something a little different this time. This is a pretty good size. You can see it against my palm. And it's a half moon. And it's crazy lace agate. And it has a little druzy pocket there. This lighting is killing me. So you can look in and see all the shiny crystals. It's got the face carved into it.
And how much would you like to start this at?
This is going to start at $20. He's a bigger size. A lot of times the little moons come in those little tiny pieces, and they want to charge you a ton for them. But that's a pretty good deal for a piece this size. And I just love having druzy pockets. And then if you look at these with lights, I could stare into them all day. It's like Journey to the Center of the Earth for me with rocks. And so there's that bad boy. I don't know if anybody collects those out there, but thank you, Virginia, for registering. And like, I can see the light shine through it. So what I've learned about crystals at a mining shop was, like, if you can see through it, it's usually a type of quartz. So I didn't know amethyst is a type of quartz. Like citrine, they're just colored quartz. So that was, an interesting
That
thing to find out.
It is. Hi, Julia.
So there's the crazy lace agate, very pretty.
And hi, I Spy Queens. And hello, Kathy. And we've got 2 for 20.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. And I wish I have big hands. I'm like, what can I compare it to? I don't know.
How big is it compared to your ear? Because your ear is probably
I have big ears. It's like the size of my ear, but I have Dumbo ears. I've been called Dumbo ears.
Let's see. Ears will go about 3.5. Between 3.5 and 4. How about that? We'll do that for a measurement. That's a good measurement. Yeah, he's
And
really cool. And moons, and crescent moons and moon faces, they are so popular.
oh yeah. And so this was my personal one. I had ordered them to see how they would come in, because a lot of times when you're buying crystals, they put them like in their hand like this, and they hold it really close to the camera, and you can't tell its size, and then you end up getting it, and it's like this big instead.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. And that's why I hold things next to my head and why we started measuring heads.
yeah.
Because yeah, it's really hard to tell how big and how small and everything.
Because
But
I've been to a lot of sales where I bought crystals where people were like this, and I just thought it was a huge tower, and it comes a little tiny.
and we'll go ahead and start counting this down.
Awesome.
We're going once and going twice and sold. And for anyone who came in late, yes,
Thank
Teresa
you so much,
is
Kathy.
she's here, but she's not here. She was trying to sell on the road. She is currently traveling from northern Mississippi to southern Mississippi, although she's probably getting really close to being home. I figure she probably just lost service at some point and wasn't able to continue, but we're hoping as she gets closer to home, or if she does get home, that she'll be able to pop back in and join us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my next ones, these are going to be for choice again, and these have a $5 start, and they are earrings, Avon earrings, vintage Avon earrings from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and these are silver tone. So you'll have your choice of those. So holding them up, you can see they've got a pretty good dangle to them. There's the one pair, and there is the other pair. And these are, just a little over 2 inches long. They are both pierced ears, and so you will have your choice for $5.
Books in for $5.
Thank you, Book. And so those again about 2 inches or a little over 2. Let's see.
Which ones do you think Book likes the most? I'm trying to think in my head which one she's gonna pick. I'm
That's a
picking the
good.
balls.
I don't
Or
know.
the teardrops. I know.
I'm leaning towards these. We'll see. We'll see what Book thinks.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I would think, but I don't know. I don't know
She
100%.
has a very unique taste in the in jewelry. She does.
Yes. And so I was just giving it a few little bits for the lag, and I will go ahead and I will count this down for Book. We're going once and going twice. And hi, Robert. And we are sold.
Mm-hmm.
And so we will see which one of these is Book's preference, or if she likes both. They are $5 a piece.
She says she's trying to decide too. That's funny.
And they're very nice and shiny.
I know. Those are so cool.
And yes, this one in particular is fun with the 4 different sizes.
That's the one I'm thinking because they're going to make the most noise, but I don't know. We have to wait and see.
Let's see.
She likes the clanky clanks.
Kind of. The longer. Okay, so I
Those
think
ones.
those are the ones she's meaning. All right. Well, thank you so much, Book. And again, if anyone else is interested in the other one, you just let me know.
I really thought Book was going for the other one. Book, you threw me for a loop. Okay, I'm bringing this bad boy back. It's the Clay Fisher-Price Family Farm. And it is from 1967. Made in the USA. It's got a Fisher-Price circus clown on the clown warning on the back. and then flowers. It's got a little door painted there. It's got little nails, like finishing nails in it. And then you got your window, and you got your barn loft up here, and inside the top.
And how much are we starting this at?
I think I'm going to start this one at 50. 50. And it's got a lot, if not all of the pieces and some extras. So you're going to get some chickens. They're roosting up top right now. So you're going to get these two little Fisher-Price chickens. And then you're going to get the farmer, because we all need the farmer at the farm. I'm assuming these are roosters, though they look like cardinals, so you get two roosters. And then when you open up the barn doors, it has a little latch here. And inside is the tractor that the farmer rides in. You've got a baby, which I don't know if it's supposed to come with this set, but a baby that sits inside of a rocking horse. And imagine if you piece these out, because a lot of people look for this stuff. And then we have the cow, who's adorable, and his little tail moves, and his legs. There's his little face. I need to turn the light down. And then,
Linda, that is a very good question. I do not know why a clown would be on the side of a barn.
Maybe they do the haunted trail rides for Halloween. I don't know. You get a little farm dog to watch your livestock. They have all the fencing, so when you take out the fencing, you can set it up around the barn and keep the animals in there. The inside's all painted and fancy. There's a little green man, also a little lady. And we're going to make the lady ride the tractor. Oh, the lady fell out. I'm not good at doing things. And so you get all these guys. And it just closes shut. There's like little mice painted in the barn too. It's all cute. And like I said, this is like the old school one. So it's from 1967. I want to say the first one was made the year before. I'm not sure if I found it or not. And then there's a little sleepy dog. So if anybody's interested, this is an original Fisher-Price toy, as it says with this one here. Y'all just let me know, and I'll get you down for it. And I thank you guys.
That's such a fun set. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have memories of playing with that set.
Oh yes.
That was a staple. It's like at least one person in a neighborhood had one of those.
Exactly. It's like so nostalgic. Our across the street neighbors had like all their kids' toys from the 70s. So we had these like giant, like almost lucite Lego blocks that you could build towers out of. And I can remember the smell of their old toys. I don't know, just very nostalgic. You can lament nostalgically over your Fisher-Price.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys.
Okay, so my next item is going to start at $15. And it is a piece of Viking glass.
Uh-oh.
So it is this beautiful green bowl that has a really bold design to it. And this is a really deep cut design in here. It does
Yeah.
have the sticker still. So this is the Dalzell Viking. So it is, I think this was from like the 70s or 80s, late 70s into the 80s. But it is in beautiful condition. All of the little kind of sawtooth type edging there is in lovely condition. I don't really think that this was oh, that could be. That could be Melinda. And hello there. That's right, because the circus would have been coming to town, right? With
That's
a
a very
carnival.
that's very true. Yeah.
And so this is about 8 inches across or 8 inches long and about 5 inches across. Beautiful piece of Viking glass. Would be a lovely little candy dish. But you can see like right in, let me get the light. Oh, here, I'll get the light right in here. But you can see how deep that is. It's like my finger practically
I like
fits
that.
in there. It's a lovely design. It looks great in the natural light, letting it shine through. It's so pretty. It's like all these little stars and stuff in there. So,
That's so beautiful.
and it's a very light green. And that again is $15 for the Viking glass.
What a steal.
And
So is that like a jade green? I know
um
it's very like,
it is because it's not quite like a lime green. It's a little more jade than lime. And no, this is not uranium glass. It does not glow. I know it kind of looks like it should because when you get it in the light, it practically looks like it's glowing. But yeah, this was done a little later, so there is no glow to it.
so it matches my Martha Stewart stuff.
It could be like a
Wow.
mint green. It could be.
Thank you,
I
Kathy. Okay. I have
oh,
to I'm supposed to stop. I'm
so
supposed to stop.
I have like a Ziploc bag. That green it kind of matches. So just to give you an idea. So it's a Ziploc green bag. Green.
I'm in for 15. I can't sell with people no more. I just buy all their stuff. That's Viking glass. I mean, that's a great deal. Oh, yippee-o. Okay, I'll do 16. Am I allowed? Yeah.
And yes, Gracie is joining because I'm sure she's looking for lunch, which I actually have a bowl right down there for her lunch, but she's not going to notice it. See, she will walk right past it. Right here, sweetie. That's your bowl. Right
Oh,
there.
that's the inspectors he speaks of. I was like,
Yes.
inspectors.
Yes, that is the inspector. Hun, yeah, your bowl is right here.
Oh, sure.
And now she's going to stare at it like, that's not my bowl.
How old is she?
She is 16.
That looks like, yep. I thought she was a little older.
Yeah.
My brother's cat is just like that.
Yep. And she will remember that she likes the specific bowl I have for her at some point, but
All right. Thank you, Yippee-o. He says, Lucid, go ahead. Or she.
all right. Well, thank you so much. And so I am going to go ahead and count this down. So we're going once and going twice. And yes, cats can be very, very picky about their food at times. And she's, yeah, getting pickier and pickier. And we are sold. And thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. It's going to match my collection.
There we go.
All right, this next piece I know nothing about. I'm starting it at $50. It's looks like very old Americana, and it's a framed quilt piece. And I haven't opened it, although the back end is starting to bubble out, so this frame probably will not be good forever. I've not checked inside for money. Oh, so I think they just kind of have it behind the cardboard, and it's just a really old, it's got the star in the center and all the different flannel patriotic colors. Of course, the white has faded, so I'm thinking this is over 100 years old from the quilts I've picked up in the past. Just the the coloration of the white is just indicative of a really old quilted piece. And I have a bunch of old Americana art as well. But this is just really awesome, so I thought I'd show it to you guys here
That does
first.
look like an older piece, and yeah, that is amazing.
I know when I picked this one up, I was really excited.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's like, "How much did you spend on that?" But I just loved it.
On something like that, yeah, because that's crazy money right there.
Yeah.
On a piece, because that the patterns definitely, and the colors, they go along with a much older quilt, just because of the styles and the
And I
colors
love how
used.
it's all hand stitched, and
Mhm.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
that
just
is
so awesome.
awesome.
So if you like, to me, I can picture this in like a Pennsylvania area where somebody has an older style home and they like to dress, do the folk
Mhm.
arty Americana look. I don't know. I could just see that
Yeah.
there
Or
hanging
just,
over.
for 4th of July. Oh, that would be
Yeah.
so great to build a display, kind of in front of it, have that as the big backdrop, and then put all your other little 4th of July items in front. But that is
In your
beautiful.
entryway, it would make a good piece for that as well.
Mhm.
But yes.
Yeah,
So
that's
just
one of those pieces that the camera just cannot do it
cannot do it
justice.
justice. And it's a very large. I would
Mhm.
say it's about,
Mhm.
it's a square, but maybe 20 inches each way. So it's a good size. But I'm gonna put this up on eBay. If y'all don't want it today, y'all can go and check it out there and think about it and
Mhm.
research it.
Oh,
And if
that's
it's not on
beautiful.
eBay yet, I will still sell it to you through email. But I'm gonna get this listed and see what I can get for it. And thank you, Trisha. I was
Mm.
excited when I found this.
Yeah, that is exciting. But I'm so glad that you brought that so we could see it, because,
Yeah.
that's the fun thing about, selling on these live sales is it's not, yes, we're obviously trying to sell things, but it's so fun to bring things that you just don't normally get to see. It's like
Yeah.
I don't find a lot of that stuff, or as old of that stuff on the West Coast. We just don't, it's like a lot of people, I think when they moved to the West Coast, they sold all their stuff back in the Midwest or the East Coast, and then
Mm-hmm.
they moved. They didn't want to move all that stuff to the
And
West
this
Coast
part
with
of
them.
America is really old. So yeah, they've got a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of
So yeah, a lot of that
lower
stuff,
priced stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Lower
it's
priced old stuff.
and so I love being able to see that kind of stuff, because I can't really, get my hands on it to see it.
Right.
Okay, so this pair of earrings, this is going to be choice again. These are going to be $6. And I'm so sorry, I'm having some allergy problems today.
Everybody is. Everybody. You're fine.
Something else is blooming today. It's
Yes.
driving my allergies crazy. So these are going to be $6 choice for the earrings. And so you'll get your choice. We just had the moon, but I've got moon and star earrings here. And there's a little rhinestone in the star. Now the moon is gold tone. So you can see the gold tone a little better there. And then the star is silver tone with the little rhinestone. And hi, Nate. Nice to see you.
Hey, Soul Nate.
And then these have, let's see, there's 4 rings, 3 rings, and 2 rings on this pair. And I've got Cheryl in for 6. Excellent. Thank you so much. So the rings are about 2.5 and the moon's about 2. Okay. So these are about 2 inches long. These are about 2.5 inches long. So I'll show you. There's that one. And then these ones dangle down quite a bit.
Jingle jangle.
And Melinda is in at 8.
I like both pairs a lot. They both have a, good selling points. Like the celestial stuff, of course, I love. And then I love Jingle Jangle. So I like the other hoopy looking one.
And so, yeah, I try to get in so you can see the face.
Very detailed.
That is on there. Yep, good eyes, good nose. And we've got Cheryl at 9. And I like the fact that that has 2, then 3, and then 4 on the bottom. And yeah, move them around.
I know. I love that sound. I used to wear those little bitty bells. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. And I'd put them on a string and I'd wear them around my wrist and had bells everywhere I went.
And Melinda is out. Thank you so much. So I'm going to count these down, going once and going twice. And sold. And Cheryl, you can let me know which pair or pairs if you're interested in both of them for $9. The moon. All right. And then Melinda, if by chance you happen to be interested in the other pair, please let me know. And I'm going to take those out. Okay. And we will go back to Lucid. And yes, I still am hoping that at some point Teresa is going to be able to pop back in and join us. She was on the road if you were with us earlier and saw her. So I'm hoping that, yeah, she'll get service again and be able to join us.
Okay, so I'm about to share something really cool again. So we have this really expensive antique store in town where I can never afford anything, but I've been oogling over their treasure jars. And they had it at $100 treasure jar. And I couldn't help it. And so I went in there and I got this big old treasure jar. And it's got knives and lighters and old toys. And there's a finger face lady down there. And yeah, it's even got ceramic pieces like fishing lures. Like here's old Mickey Mouse to sit on top of your pencil. It's got the even the old cowboy army men. So I'm gonna sell these by a pint jar. So I'm gonna start it at $10 for a pint jar. of miscellaneous goodies if anybody's interested in those. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Make like little mini junk jars out of it.
Yes.
That's so cute.
Yes.
So cute.
And it's like, you just want to go in and pick out all the good stuff, but you can't do that. You gotta kind of, pick them as you go.
Oh
But
my gosh.
it's got old marbles, it's got coins, it's got old, like, here's a penny and a thing. It's got pictures of people. It's got stamps. And
oh my gosh. Well, that penny could be worth something.
Oh yeah. They've got just buttons, spoons, I don't know, all kinds of keychains. I just thought it was really awesome. I think this is an old cigarette case. Like, they have prices tags on them. Like, that was $10 they were trying to sell it for. Like, after a while, after little knickknacks and odds and ends don't sell, the man that owns the place starts sticking them in jars. And so, I don't know. It's really cool.
That is really, and that's such a great way of, getting rid of the little bits. You put them in a jar, and then they're new treasure again.
Yeah, like little drawer pulls. It's just fun stuff to dig through. They've got rings. And here's like a pocket knife they're trying to sell for $5. It says, I don't know what kind of pocket knife it is, but you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
1980s first year deluxe series. I don't know. It's got a little kid on the spoon. You got brooches in here. There's all kinds of things.
Ooh.
Patches. So yeah, if anybody's interested in that, $10, and I'll give you a pint jar. I picked up a 12-pack of pint jars, so I'm gonna start trying to make them even, do a little bit of each in each one.
Yeah, that's a fun idea.
So that's one of my big finds I wanted to share with you guys. So if nobody's interested in that, that's fine. We can pass on it, and y'all just let me know if you change your mind.
And know that in upcoming sales, you're going to
be having
eventually having some pint jars full of the fun bits. So that'll be great to see. Okay, so my next item. Oh, Sabrina's in.
Thank you, Sabrina. I'll write you down for it, love.
Okay. So my next item is going to start at $12. And it is a candle holder. Purple, like a die, dice. And Sabrina would like 2.
Okay.
This was made in Italy. It does still have a sticker on it. And it was made in Italy. But what's really cool about this piece is this is amethyst glass that changes color. And it depends on the lighting that you use. So in my lighting here, it's purple. But I'm going to show you a video, because when I am in my laundry room, I have the kind of lights that are those the spiral ones.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you what color this is in that lighting. So let me pull it up here, and you can see the little video I made, and it's green. It's not purple.
It's a transformer.
Yep. So There, if you look up on, if you Google it, you will see amethyst color changing glass. It is a thing, uh, but a lot of times you don't know that you have amethyst, glass that's going to change color because you're in a specific lighting that makes it, look whatever color it is. Or maybe you're in the kind of lighting where it looks it's kind of a greenish color. And then you get it home and it's purple.
That's so
But
awesome.
yes, Alexandrite glass. But yeah, it is a thing where the glass actually changes color
That
depending
is
on
definitely
the
something to look out for.
kind of light. Yeah. This is one of those things that you learn from George. That's where I learned it from. I didn't know it was a thing. I've had this for a while, and then I saw him. He had, oh gosh, he had a piece and then showed, it changing color. And I went, wow. And I just happened to have this, and yeah, took it into some different lighting, and there you go. It changed color. I did not know. So it is
I've
a
never seen
lovely
that.
piece of Italian glass. And so this has the six, let's see, six, there's five, four, three, and two. It just doesn't have the one side. That would be on the top. And hi, lavender flower. And so I do see Darcy in for 12 on this one. And yeah, it's super fun. One, it's fun because it's purple and it's a nice little candle holder, and it is you know, like a pair of dice. This the one
Yeah.
die. And if you have the lighting, Eugene, regularly. And
Yeah,
I'm
like
sorry.
Alexa changes our kitchen light to any color we want. So that would be cool to
Oh,
find out.
well, okay. I don't have that fancy of a house. So
It's a bulb.
but I will go ahead and start counting that down for Darcy. And going once. And going twice. And sold. So yeah, sometimes you don't even know a thing is a thing until
That's right.
you're watching a great video from George or somebody, and yeah, and then you learn something new, and now everybody can go and take their purple glass and take it into a different kind of lighting situation and see if they change colors.
Exactly. Okay, I have some more art, you guys. I know y'all aren't in the art mood, but I brought some art with me today. This one is titled Fall, and it's signed by Jane Jackson. And I think it's let me look behind the frame. Nope. It is not a stretch canvas, so it's made to look like a stretch canvas. Maybe it's oil pastels, but I think maybe it's just a reprint if it's not straight canvas. But it's very beautiful. It's got like this copper tone flower pot. It's got these beautiful flowers, daisies and marigolds and all types of chrysanthemums or whatever those are.
And
And then
how
it's
much
got,
would you like to start this at?
we're going to start this one at $15. And it's got the beautiful flower laying right there. I was told today that yellow is the most popular accent color. So if you're looking to, brighten your house a little, there's a good piece for you. And this is my face next to it. So it's gonna be over the box and bag limit. I'm pretty sure it's over the 17 inches, but shipping shouldn't be too bad on this one. They did create their own hanger in the back, so they put in the little round eyelet screws and put the string there. And for some reason, there's another eyelet screw down here. Maybe it was hanging crooked. But it is a really beautiful frame piece. It is in glass. And yeah, brighten any home. I just like art. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, look at the wall behind me here, full of art.
I know.
I love art too.
I have this one beautiful piece I left at my dad's house, and it's all texturized and has like moss painted on it. And I looked up the artist's name, and it came up as some famous artist. So I don't know if it's one of her older pieces or just somebody with the same name, but it was really awesome looking. I'll have to show you, Trisha, when I get it back. Okay, and if nobody's interested, let's move on.
And hi, Cindy. And I'm so glad you got your vase and brooch. That is awesome. All right. Well, I've got another pair of earrings. These are going to start at $6 for choice. And yes, I like that too, Robert. Most of my walls are covered with art, and it's like, what's the point of having walls if you're not going to put some art on it? I love it. So this is a pair of gold tone and black earrings. These are also pierced ears. And then these dangle down, and they have red enamel on the bottom of them. So the black ones are a little over an inch, and the red ones are about 3 inches. So the black ones are going to look like that. And they are a nice kind of a zigzag design. So that is enamel also. And those are just nice hoops with a pierced post backing. And then these are about 3 inches long. So they're going to hang down quite long. And they've got red on the bottom. And these again are vintage Avon earrings from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
And they're still gleaming like they're brand new. I love that.
Yep, they sure are. They are in beautiful condition. And so $6 for choice on those. And I'll go ahead and put those aside. And we'll go back to Lucid.
All right. So my next piece of art is tinier, and it's like done by like a fisheye lens, and then they took like moss and plants and added it in the frame. These two parts of the tree are actually little leaves that they used, and they have like pine needles running up the tree trunks. So it's got some bits of nature actually in the picture of the nature. And then the back has a little sawtooth hanger, and I was going to start this at $6. I keep forgetting to say that first. But it's a cool little piece. It reminds me of the 70s. And I don't know.
Well, that is different.
It is.
I've never quite seen a piece with a lens like that done into art.
And it looks like it looks like it's canvas, like the picture I'm just now noticing. It's got like a texture to it. Maybe it's cardstock, but looks like canvasy, which is weird for a photo to be on.
But that's nice that they added some actual bits of nature to it.
I know, I love that.
Very organic.
It is. It's very hippy dippy. Very organic. And it does kind of make me think of like the West Coast a little bit, because y'all have all the pretty trees.
We have a lot of trees out here.
I remember I wanted one of those. What's the biggest tree y'all have out there that people drive through sometimes? The gosh, I can think of the name.
Oh, the
giant tree.
redwoods? Yeah, the redwoods in Northern California.
I said I wanted a redwood tree, and somebody told me, "No, you don't." They said, "Could you imagine, like a young one growing up near your house during a storm and getting?" I'm like, "Okay, never mind." But
No, those get massive. Yeah, you don't want one of those.
but I would love, like, bucket list to go out and see those one day. And I see
Mhm.
Jeanette is in for 6.
Yep. And Melinda, the art glass vase, that was a red on that one. Yeah, that it's a pretty true red.
Chandelier tree dyed. Linda says picture.
And so we're gonna count this one down. And yeah, that's a really fun one. That's a great find.
I like
Very
this.
different.
Yeah.
Going twice. Almost like the trees are giving you a hug. And we are sold.
Thank you so much, Jeanette Nance. And if you wouldn't mind emailing me your info to lucidcurios@gmail.com, your phone will autocorrect it to curious. So just be careful with that. And thank you so very much. And it's nice to meet you.
And my next item is going to have a $12 start. And it is a still wrapped in its original plastic. This is not really a vintage piece, but I could not resist because it is Melissa and Doug. It is a rainforest floor puzzle.
Those are nice.
It has 100 pieces and it's over 4 feet tall. That's a lot of puzzle. And those are pretty big pieces, I will say. Now, what's really neat is easy, clean surface keeps puzzle looking new. So, yeah, it's intended to be put together and walked on, played on, all that good stuff. So I'm going to get in here close so you can see a picture of what it looks like. So this again is a rainforest. So we've got lots of animals, birds, trees, all the way up the canopy. To the top there. So all kinds. So $12, and this is for ages 6 and up. It is brand new, still in its original plastic. And it is a floor puzzle, so you don't even have to worry about a table for it to go on. You can just do it right on the floor.
I bought a used one and put it together to see if I had all the pieces. They're heavy duty, so they're great for kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and Melissa and Doug is like one of the absolute best brands for kids because they use, all the good materials, nothing toxic, anything like that. So I'm going to put that aside for now. But if you think about that puzzle for later, for something fun for the kids to do on the summer, if there happens to be a rainy day.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Next up, I have this little pottery pheasant. I was asking Robert Redmond about it and never made it to his pottery group to ask everyone because I wasn't sure like what style this is. It has no markings on it, and it looks like Tonala meets Talavera, but it's I don't know because it's got the bright colors, but then it's got the bare dull part to it, and it's very very glossy. So they have a high gloss on the glazed part of the paint, and the inside's pretty clean. And you've got these 3 holes punched out. So I'm assuming you're supposed to hang them as a little planter on your porch.
Oh, cute.
And I don't know about in your area because everything's crazy nowadays, but at the Dollar Tree, I did see some little metal hooks with the 3 prongs to kind of hang your stuff up. And so he's super fancy. I'm going to start him out at $14 and see where he can go. I'm like reading the comments.
Yeah, Michelle is saying, I think Melissa and Doug are headquartered in Connecticut. That is very cool.
Oh. I've always wanted to go to Connecticut to see the Lorraine Warren's Haunted Museum, but her son owns it now, so I don't know if he's letting people in. But they've got all the scary curios in their basement, and I'm going to go see them.
Oh, they're the people that the movies are done about. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around since before I was born, back in the day.
Yeah, because they were collecting that stuff like in the 60s and 70s.
Like the Annabelle doll. They have a whole basement filled with just stuff, and like everything's do not touch, and you don't want to touch it.
No.
And it's her son-in-law owns it. Now her daughter was kind of attacked when she was younger by some of the stuff her parents were, playing with, and I'm surprised that she still lets her husband keep the house in the museum.
Yeah, I have to say the Conjuring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Conjuring movies. Those are some of my absolute favorite movies.
They do a really good job. And I don't know, back in the day they had I say back in the day, maybe 10 years ago, they had this show called Paranormal State that would come on, and it was all these kids from Penn State going to do ghost investigations. And Lorraine Warren would come out to some of them when they said they were like it was too much for them to handle, and she was like looked I guess in her late 80s going to these places trying to help these people and families. All right. Looks like Virginia Friday's in for 14. Yep. If we have no other interest, we'll count it down.
Going once. Yeah, so if you guys like scary, that's kind of fact-based. I mean, they do take some liberties in the storytelling aspect of it, but they are based on a lot of the stuff that the cases that they were involved in. So it's the Conjuring, it's the Annabelle series, and it's the Nun, which the Nun is, I think, one of my all-time favorite.
They also were part of the investigation back in the day of the Amityville Horror, but I think Jay Anson wanted credit for all of that, so he dogged them on that. But they were involved in every big case like that. They were like the Hans Holzer of our lifetime. So they're cool. And thank you very much.
Okay, I've got another pair of earrings for choice. And they are going to start at $5.
Nice.
And these are both gold tone. And so we have this is a shorter pair with 3 kind of dangling sections with balls in the center. And then I have this one, which is a longer, I don't know, longer drop. I'll call it that, with a ball in the center. And this, let's see, does that move? No, so this does not move in there. It's kind of fixed in there. So the shorter ones are about 2 inches. And so these are about 2 inches. This is almost 3, like 2 1/4. So this is how it looks. And then this side, you can see those have a little bit of a dangle to them. And Book loves those movies too.
That's all I watch is that kind of stuff.
Well, I like watching all kinds, and I like horror movies, but there's just something there. Those movies are just done a little better, I think,
Yeah.
than a lot of just the regular,
Because
having people jump out, of dark places just to scare you.
well, graphics have, I feel like, ruined the horror industry a lot. Like back in the 80s when they had to make their own props and things, like that's the fun stuff to watch. Like, I don't know.
Oh, and Marianne used to live just a few blocks away from the Amityville Horror House.
Nice. I hear that across the street neighbor said there was nothing haunted about that house. And it looks completely different now. But
well, and people have lived there since and haven't had any trouble. So
it may have been that one. It was either the husband or the son. I forget. It may have just been something attacking him.
Okay. Well, I don't see any takers on these earrings, so I will put them down. And we're going to go back to Lucid.
Alrighty. I do have some fairy lamps. I don't know if we have a fairy lamp crowd tonight or not. But here is a giant Homeco fairy lamp, like the clear ones. So you can get the, light changing candles.
Yes.
I'm going to start this bad boy at $20. Let me see if I can turn my fairy lights on. They're going to be like, no, not for today. No, they're not turning on. I got another set. But I like this one because, first of all, it's clear, so you can put whatever colors you want in there. And then it's like the cubist design, so it reflects light really well.
Mm-hmm. Those are beautiful. And Robert, I totally understand. He says he saw The Omen in the theater, and that was back when The Omen came out. That was a very scary movie. So I can understand.
I love that movie.
How you don't.
When the babysitter in the beginning, that opening scene, I was like, oh Lord. But
yeah, that was a scary. Set the standard for a lot of the scary movies today.
Right. So it's still bright outside, and I have my ring light. But I put the little lights in there so you can
nice.
See what it looks like. And it's huge. It's the big size.
Yeah, and those do. If you haven't seen that fairy lamp, it reflects the light like all on the outside. Like if you have it by a wall, it's like the whole wall will light up. It's so pretty.
These are I like these a lot. And they're good for outside too. During the summertime, you can put your citronella stuff in there and be fancy on your porch because life is short. Why not be fancy? And I don't know. I loved the fairy lamp craze was fun. Trisha found all the best ones. She had like the giant Fenton.
Oh, not all the best. I found a lot of them that were really pretty and nicely hand painted, and it was a lot of fun going through all of those fairy lamps.
You really did have a lot. You still haven't seen The Omen? Oh, yeah. If you don't do horror movies, I'd stay away from it.
Yeah, if you don't like them, don't start with The Omen. No.
No. Start with like maybe Scary Movie, the one where they make fun of the scary movies. Or Jason's pretty good. He walks slow. You can get away. All right, if there's no interest, we can pass on this one, and I'll try a different one out on the next go round.
Yeah, and so Mary Ann's asking a good question, because Homeco and Fostoria both did very similar designs with the Fostoria American and the Homeco, this kind of cubist design. A lot of the Homeco ones do say Homeco on the bottom. Yes. And if they don't, a lot of times you can tell just from the weight of the item. Yeah. If you pick it up and you don't go as you pick it up, it's probably Homeco, because the Fostoria ones, they are heavy. There is a lot of glass in the Fostoria ones.
Like, I have another one like this, and then I do have a clear one that I think's Fostoria, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's a lot heavier. I don't know where it is, to be honest, which is kind of strange, but
yeah, a lot of the Fostoria ones, just from the sheer weight of the glass, is one of the best indications of it.
Right.
Because Fostoria didn't care about shipping from overseas or anything, and so they were just one of those American companies that went all in on the glass, and they're just like, yeah, just fill it, just make it big, make it heavy, make it, I've got a couple Fostoria American pieces that I'm going to be bringing. I thought I had them just right here, but nope, I moved them. But I've got a bowl, like a console bowl. And yeah, it weighs like a couple pounds, which is why I kind of hemmed and hawed about bringing it to a sale. But, I know that there's a lot of people on the West Coast, that I'm on the West Coast, that do like that. So that would definitely keep shipping costs down. But yeah, that's something to consider with selling Fostoria on a YouTube sale, or even, on eBay. The weight of the glass alone kind of makes people go, ooh, a little bit. But, shipping through pirate ship definitely helps.
Oh, definitely. And you're the master shipper.
Well, that's because you have helped me so much with my shipping, and I greatly appreciate it. Because when I first started doing YouTube sales, I'm telling you, Lucid was there. She was encouraging me all the way, and dropping hints and tips and everything to help. And I so appreciate it.
I'm still like her biggest fan. I'm like, oh, Sandy, I want her to just blow up and be like the biggest YouTuber.
So. Oh, well, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But
hey, you're a good time.
Love that too. But in reality, I have absolutely wonderful people who come to my sales. You guys in the chat, you are awesome. I am so happy to, when I do my sales, I am so happy to spend time with you guys in the chat, and you really make my day. So I don't have to be huge and super humongous. I'll take the quality of the
over quantity. Yeah. It's like having a bunch of friends, and I had I didn't know I hadn't made friends since kindergarten. I'm like socially awkward, so like
it's harder as an adult.
Teresa helps me make friends, but
Teresa's awesome. And yeah, I was hoping that, yeah, Teresa would be, I'm still hoping that Teresa will
Yes.
be able to, you know, join us at the end. And if not, then yeah, I will do my best to get these gals back on and give Teresa, you know, a chance to sell some more, because it's important for Teresa to sell, because she, you know, gives her money for her granddaughter's medical treatment. And
Yeah.
so it is very important, you know, for Teresa to sell because of that. And okay, so I brought kind of some art. It's some fun art. And this is going to start at $15. So in my area, there is an artist called Jody Bergsma. Yes, for some reason, there's a lot of artists named Jody. I don't know why, but there just happens to be. She is up in Bellingham, Washington. Hello, Uncle Andy. And yeah, on the back here, it's information about her. Here she is with her horse and her puppy. This is her big studio or gallery out in Bellingham, Washington. And I love picking up her prints because the animation, or however you want to call her drawing, is so cute, because she does do a lot of animals, but they have very human kind of characteristics.
Like whimsical, yeah.
And they always have such sweet sayings on them. So I'm going to get in here close so you can see. Look at this little girl. How cute is she? And she's got a bunny with wings on her head. Then we've got a little, like a bear with bunny ears. And then we got a little bunny. We got some happy little bunnies with socks and bows dancing around. And then we've got a little frog with bunny ears. And so what this says is, some of life's blessings are in disguise. So that's what they are. They are in disguise. And then down at the bottom here, it says, I don't worry about tomorrow. I have plenty to worry about today. And it is signed and dated, which is 90, I think 93. It is numbered. And then she did sign, there are a couple of scratches through the signature, but she did sign the outside of the frame also.
Wow.
And this is, the frame is a, what is that? 7.5 by 5.5. So 7.5 by 5.5. The picture is probably 3 by 4. It is a smaller one, but it's so detailed and it's so cute. So I'll get in here close, and this is $15.
That is awesome. I like how they're disguised.
But those are just like the cutest animals. And the little girl is just adorable.
Oh.
So $15 for that one. And we'll let you think about it. I love her art. I pick it up all the time because it is so cute. Yep, that's right. You do have bunny butt.
Sure.
All right. So we'll go back to Lucid.
Okay. Well, I brought a different fairy lamp, and this one I've never seen before. And I'm going to give you the full view, and then I'm going to break it down into the details. But I'm going to start this one at $40.
I think that one is a party light.
Or a party light, okay.
I think so.
And it sits on my shoulder, so it's pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the satin glass or frosted glass, whichever is the right terminology, and it says you won. So maybe that makes it party light. I'm not sure. That's all I know is that marking. But my favorite part is the very beautiful swirls on this one.
Nice.
And there's the top there. It's like a crown, and it's got little scalloped looking shells around there. And then, so the frosted, satiny looking part comes down to these very beautiful swirls. And then this is like more drapes. And it's, you know, I forget the word around the side. Scalloped, kind of.
Yes,
In different
scalloped.
shapes.
Yeah, that would be a good way to describe it.
And
Yeah,
it's
that
got
is gorgeous.
It is very pretty. I like it. I would want to put a purple light in here. I don't know. But then it's got the little, you know, pieces so that it stands on its holder. And the holder's pretty sturdy. And it'd be nice, like a little hallway lamp or anything like that. And yeah, I had never seen one like that. And
thanks so much, Virginia, for stopping by.
And I
and
just
have a
think
great rest of your day. Yeah, party light stuff is not to mess around with. It is good quality, you know, and the stuff, it sells for crazy amounts new. And yeah, being able to get it secondhand like this, you're definitely saving money. And I love that base.
I know it. I
nice
like the shades. It's very sturdy. Like, I have another one that I can show, and it's very collectible, very sought after, but to me it's not as sturdy as this one. Like, I'm not as scared to hold this one up. Yeah. But anyway, if you are interested in that, you know, just let me know. And there it is, all lit up, even though it's
so pretty
outside. All right.
But you're right. Yeah, that would be really nice on a table in a hallway to light it up. Okay. Now, my next item is also going to be a choice for $6, but these are necklaces.
Ooh.
Just when you thought I was going to say earrings. Nope, necklaces. So $6 choice. So here is the first one. It is a really nice clasp on it. And it is a double strand. And you can see this one is just a little shorter than the other one. So this is the first one. This one is a, let's say, 19 and 20 inch chain. Thomas, I don't think Sue really does want the tuna fish. Gracie doesn't even want it. She usually loves the tuna fish. I've got actual tuna for her right now. I know you're not supposed to, but she's 16 and she's getting picky. So every once in a while, I will give her some tuna fish. The second necklace I have is a gold, and this is, let me get this back on here. There we go. So these pieces feel like they are metal with like a coating on them. And this necklace is about 22 inches long, and you can see it alternates between this kind of rust red and gold. And so you get your choice of necklace for $6. And then here we go for the reliving the 80s. We've got this nice, like a pearl bead necklace with these really big, almost like floral spacers. This
They
one you
look like
don't
desert rose, yeah.
you don't need a clasp on it. And oh, I got to put my measure way up for this one. This is a big one. This is 32 inches on
Wow.
here. So if you're wearing this, this is nice, long, big, and bold. Very much how we were wearing our jewelry back in the 80s and early 90s.
And
So
guess what? It's back in style.
it's totally back in style. Yeah, people are looking for these, you know,
Yeah.
big plastic jewelry pieces. So you've got this big one, $6. You've got the gold and rust, $6. Or the double strand gold tone, very thick gold tone, and that is $6. Okay, so that I think was one time through everything. If you would like to go ahead and do a speed round recap of items still available, and if you came in, oh, Yippee-I-O was in for 6. Let me know. Let me get me back on the
I get
screen.
the name now. Yippee-I-O. I'm
Yippee-I-O.
slow. That was way over my head.
It was over my head too. I can't remember who helped me with that one. I love the name. But yeah, it kind of
Hey,
plays
Peggy,
tricks
welcome.
with your mind.
Yeah.
And then you can let me know which one, the double gold. Excellent. Thank you so much.
That's so cool.
And I'm going to write that down, and I am going to let Lucid do a kind of speed round. Now, if you're watching on the replay also, and you see something that you like that isn't claimed, her email address is on the screen. Please feel free to contact her.
And repeatedly email me. Just keep annoying me. I'm bad at emails. I try to go through them. I went through them today. Okay, so first up, $20 is the Peter Rabbit Teleflora planter. I can do a little floral arrangement in there. Leave those in there if you'd like. He's got a little rough spot that you can't see, which you can feel on his ear. He's from 1998. He comes with the rabbit in the hair, hen feathers, like trivet that would make a great plant stand. Oh my god, look at that. I can even put faux succulents in there if you prefer. And you get Beatrix Potter's Tom Kitten and the Tale of Two Bad Mice. So it's a little Beatrix Potter lot for $20. And we'll call that just right, Beatrix Potter. Or Beatrix or Potter or Bunny thing. I'll understand.
Beatrix is a little hard to spell.
Yeah.
You can just put bunny here.
Yeah, anything like that, I'll get you. So this is marked, and it says, I'm picking up the old school tag. My Neil. So I didn't notice it was marked before, but it is marked. It is an older piece. It's a baby planter, or for your baby, your lover, if you call him baby. And he's got Snuffleupagus eyelashes. I can put a flower whatever in there and put your arrangement in. And it comes with this little brand new with tags, Manhattan Toy Company lamb with a beanie butt, like a lamb bear. Maybe he's a bear. I know my animals. And you get this cute little pink and white throw. So it'd make a little great gift set or just, if you're into that sort of thing. And that's $20, right? Elephant, if you're interested. I had the $10 pint jars of stuff from the antique shop, from the junk jar. It's got all kinds of papers and pictures and some ceramics and all kinds of odds and ends in there. And those are $10 each. Just let me know how many you want. I have this fairy lamp for $20. We just saw the other one for $40. I don't need to show that again. This beautiful piece of art for $15 in a glass frame. We had the Fisher Price set. It was $50. It has all the little animals, the fencing, the tractor, the people. Everybody's in there. $50. Clown warning. It's to let the town know the circus is coming because it's the town farm. And I learned something new all the time. And then I had the beautiful framed antique quilt. And of course the frame, like I said, the frame is not in the best condition. And this is $100 if you're interested in that, or I will put it up on eBay and you can find it there and you can think on it because I know it's a big investment and it's a pretty piece. And then lastly, I'm going to re-show this painting. Well, wait, I lie. I got one more behind it. This is a very beautiful landscape oil painting. It's an original. It's signed by Sandra Paulin. And it is a golfing range, but like, who cares? It's so pretty. If you play golf or not, I think you could enjoy it. I love the reds down here by the water and all of that. And if nobody buys it, I'm going to ruin somebody's art probably by painting over the golf flags. But don't judge me. And then lastly, and that was $20. And lastly, this one's $20 as well. And just write beautiful lady or something in the chat. And she is gorgeous. She is dressed head to toe in lace and tatting and ribbon. And she's sitting in a big fancy chair. It looked great in a powder room or near your vanity or just in your bedroom or your house if you're into that style. And it has a signature, but like I said, this is probably a print. You never know. Rimmel Abranus. I don't know. Very like Art Nouveau. I love it. And that is it for me.
Okay. And again, yep, if you're interested in any of those items, feel free to contact Lucid.
Yes.
Okay, I have a bunch of earrings that are $5 a piece. They are vintage Avon. And if you are interested in any of these are again from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I got them from an Avon rep. I don't think any of these have really been worn. They're in like new condition. So if you see something you're interested in for $5 a piece, there are these large hoops. There are these hoops that have like 3 hoops connected. There are these mesh ones. And these are also pierced ears. And they have these little like balls at the end. I have the kind of wider hoops and these star-shaped hoops. And these are all $5 a piece. I have silver tone 4 sets of balls that get a little bigger as you get towards the bottom. Then there are these 3 balls and hoops, and then the one kind of dangling hoop. I feel a sneeze coming on. Nope.
Bless you.
Then it went away.
All you have to do is say bless you and it goes away if you
Well,
catch them
thank
before
you.
they sneeze.
That worked. So all of those earrings were $5 a piece. These are $6. They're a little longer.
Yeah, go put those up on eBay and start you a jewelry store, because that's great prices on those.
And then there are the black enamel hoops. And then these longer hoops with red enamel on them. So those are all $6 a piece, as are, hey, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Thank you.
He wants to jump on your shoulder. He thinks you're a pirate.
Yeah. Then I've got the necklace for $6. This necklace for $6. I just showed those. I've got the print for $15. This one again says, some of life's blessings are in disguise. And I don't worry about tomorrow. I have plenty to worry about today. And how can you resist? Yeah, the bunny butt.
I mean, that would look great, especially if you collect pixies. Put that in the background and be a pixie village. It'd be so neat.
Yes. So there's that one. And then I had for $12 the new, still sealed in its original packaging, Melissa and Doug Rainforest Floor Puzzle, 100 pieces, 4 feet tall.
That is a steal. Melissa and Doug sealed, new in box. Oh my God.
And so there is that.
Very whimsical. You could even put that on your wall.
You could. And so those are my pieces. And again, if you see something you're interested in, please feel free to contact me. And I'll bring Lucid back. And yeah, unfortunately, Teresa was not able to rejoin us. So, yep, we're going to do something again real soon so we can
I'll
get
call her
Teresa
after we
back
get
here.
off of here and check on her. I'm sure they're when you get to mid Mississippi, it's pretty rural until you hit them college towns. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. So thank you so much to Lucid and Teresa for joining us early. She's a trooper for trying to do it in the car. I give her
That was awesome, though.
A big gold star for trying to
She
do it in the car. Leave it to Teresa to try something like that. It was great.
She's a mama bear. She don't like to let nobody down. She likes to keep everybody cheered up, you know. She's kind.
Yeah, she is awesome. So I appreciate it so much that she gave it a shot. And yeah, we'll get her back real soon, because she needs to sell. She needs to just like the rest of us, but yeah. She needs
and
to
she
also.
gets really great stuff, you guys, and it's all, you know, a lot of it's donated because it's to help fund her granddaughters who's got CRPS, which is chronic regional pain syndrome, and it affects her entire body. And this little girl is in college at high school age, despite everything she's gone through. And most of the funds is just to cover, like, they try to get into the Ronald McDonald House, which is free for them to stay, but sometimes it's full, and so the families can't get in there, and they might have to spend a night or two in a hotel. And so that's what Teresa's funding is, just, you know, just the stay. So it's a lot of, you know, I don't know. She just does wonderful. Just like Trisha does wonderful. She helps all us newbies get started and up and going.
And oh yes, let me put, just in case you haven't had a chance, before you leave, just check on the channel link and make sure that you are still subscribed to Lucid, or if you have not yet had a chance to subscribe to her, please do. And then I'm going to put Teresa's link in also. and be sure and check them out in the mornings. So if you are available at 11 a.m. Eastern or 8 a.m. Pacific, stop by their channels, and it's great to be subscribed and click that notification bell because they do swap between different channels, and then you'll be able to find them in the morning. And so
and whenever you ever have time, which you never do because you're so busy, and I love it, you are more than welcome to hop on my channel, even if it's a pop-up. You just let me know because, you know, I love you to death. And,
well,
you know,
thank you.
anytime get different people around. And, you know, so thank you so much for having me. I loved it. And I loved meeting all the new people and all the old people. And it was great seeing you all. And
yes, and thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us in the chat. It was awesome. And really always appreciate the sales, and definitely appreciate just hanging out with you guys and chatting with you. So another great Wednesday afternoon spent with, you know, a lovely ladies and a wonderful chat. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to stop by Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Say hi to me and Sue Spezio and Padoodles will be up to some shenanigans on Friday night. So if you're available, just stop by, say hi, and look forward to seeing you. And then on Saturday night, sleep in on Saturday or take a nap, because on Saturday night at 10 p.m. I'll be having Helen Booty, the New England thrifter, joining me. And so that's going to be a lot of fun also. So thanks again, everyone, and have a great rest of your evening. And goodbye.